Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever heard the term options trading and thought, what in the world does that mean? Then this video is definitely for you. Today we're diving into the exciting world of options trading, and we're going to break it down in a way that even your grandma could understand. Trust me, options trading doesn't have to be as complicated as it sounds. So, grab your coffee, sit back, relax, and let's unlock the profit potential of options trading for beginners. But before we jump in, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with anyone you know who wants to level up their investing game. Let's go. Alright, so let's start with the basics. What exactly is an option? At its core, an option is a contract that gives you the right, but not the obligation, to buy or sell an underlying asset, like stocks, at a predetermined price within a certain time frame. Think of it like a concert ticket. You pay for the right to attend the concert, but you're not forced to go. If you change your mind, you can sell the ticket to someone else or just not show up. With options, you have the right to buy or sell stock, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Now that we know what options are, let's dive into the two types of options: call options and put options. Let's start with calls. Call options give you the right to buy a stock at a certain price within a specific time period. So, if you think a stock is going to go up in value, you can buy a call. Let's say a stock is trading at $50, and you buy a call option with a strike price of $60. If the stock price goes up to $70, you can buy the stock at $60 and sell it for $70, making a profit. On the flip side, we have put options. A put option gives you the right to sell a stock at a certain price within a specific time period. If you think a stock is going to go down in value, you can buy a put. So if a stock is trading at $50 and you buy a put option with a strike price of $40 and the stock price falls to $30, you can sell it for $40 and pocket the difference. Before we move forward, let's quickly cover some key terms you'll hear often in options trading. Trust me, you'll sound like a pro once you get the hang of these. Strike price. This is the price at which you can buy or sell the stock. Expiration date. Every option has a time limit, meaning you need to exercise it by a certain date. Premium. This is the cost of the option itself, the price you pay to buy the option. In the money, ITM, when the option has value. For a call, this happens when the stock price is above the strike price. For a put, it happens when the stock price is below the strike price. Out of the money, OTM, when the option doesn't have value. A call is OTM if the stock price is below the strike price, and a put is OTM if the stock price is above the strike price. I know, so many terms, but don't worry, I'll explain them as we go. You'll get the hang of it. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how options trading works. First, let's walk through an example to make sure this all clicks. Imagine you've been eyeing a stock, let's call it stock XYZ, currently trading at $50 per share. You believe that in the next month, stock XYZ is going to rise to $70, so you buy a call option with a strike price of $60, which gives you the right to buy stock XYZ at $60. Now let's say stock XYZ skyrockets to $80 by the expiration date. Congratulations, you have the option to buy it at $60 and sell it at $80. That's a $20 profit per share. Not bad, right? Now let's say XYZ stock doesn't go up as expected. It stays at $50 or even drops. Guess what? You're not obligated to exercise the option. You simply let it expire and only lose the premium you paid for the option. It's a much smaller loss than if you had bought the stock outright. Now, just like any investment, options trading comes with its risks. While you can limit your losses to the premium you paid for the option, there's also the risk of losing all of your premium if the trade doesn't go in your favor. Options trading is a high-risk, high-reward game. It's not for everyone. So if you're a beginner, start with small trades and never risk money you can't afford to lose. It's important to understand that while you can make a lot of money quickly, you can also lose it just as fast. So you might be asking yourself, why do people even bother with options? Well, there are a few reasons why options are so attractive. Leverage. With options, you can control a large amount of stock with a relatively small investment. Hedging. Options can act as a form of insurance to protect other investments you have. Profit in any market. You can make money whether the market is going up or down, thanks to calls and puts. Okay, so you're ready to dive in. But how do you get started with options trading? Start small. Don't go diving into the deep end with big trades. You want to get comfortable first. Educate yourself. There are tons of resources out there, from online courses to books that can help you learn. And trust me, it's worth the effort. Paper trade. Many platforms allow you to practice options trading with fake money. It's the perfect way to test your strategies without any real risk. Step 4. Don't bet the farm. I mean, unless you want your options trading to feel more like a reality TV show than an investment strategy, keep your risk in check. And that's a wrap on our beginner's guide to options trading. I hope you now have a clearer understanding of how options work and why people trade them. Remember, options trading can be exciting, but it's also important to approach it cautiously and wisely. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends who are looking to dip their toes into the world of options trading. Knowledge is power, and together we can make smarter financial decisions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy trading!